こんばんは。合成製造センターの封鎖を突破するため、我々は臨床試験科と新薬実験所に潜入しました。そこで見たものは、企業組織による非人道的悪夢のような所業、まさに下道の人間サイコロステーキを目の当たりにします。その結果出来上がった代物が、このハルシオン成形を丸ごと傾ける一因となったドラッグなのだから、笑えないジョークです。管理者権限でのオーバーライドに成功したので、あとは、ミニーの依頼である、彼女の母親のオフィスから日記を回収すれば良いだけなのですが、ここまでの道中に隠された、様々な記録、音声データを発見しまして、これらを聞いて、ゴルゴンで起きたことの情報を押さえておかないと、物語を正しく解釈できない気がしてきましたよ。そんなわけで、歩いていける範囲の、まだ確認していない、東の地域を調査してから、合成製造センターに行こうと思います。でかい化石だね。東といえば、会計係のチャールズとかいう凶暴な奴がいるという噂でしたね。どんな奴なのか楽しみです。その他には、東にある鉱山の坑道は、何かいいものがあるらしい、っていう情報もありましたね。昔は、情報の受け渡し場所だったということらしいので、スパイ御用達スポットなんですかね。探してみましょう。
Have you ever seen a finer specimen of a llama before?
Sencho.
Llama.
Llama?
I'm telling you, this isn't the rock. We need to turn back.
This is the spot! Now keep your eyes peeled. The dead drop is at the foot of the alpaca, he said. And this is the alpaca.
Llama.
What was that?
It's a llama we're after, sir, not an alpaca. And this is neither.
Llama, alpaca, same thing.
Llama.
They aren't the same at all, sir. Believe it or not.
Enough! We've got company. Out with it then? Who are you?
You're a captain. Oh, thank the law. We're saved.
Excuse me, first mate. We aren't in danger, and last I checked, I'm still your captain. We're on the hunt for a package. It's supposed to be at the foot of this handsome-looking, alpaca-shaped rock.
Llama?
この化石、ラマでもアルパカでもないと思うけど。恐竜みたいなもんだろ?
Well, this is the only alpaca-shaped rock I've seen for miles, so let's agree to disagree.
Llama.
Llama. Sorry about my second mate. Ever since the crash, I can't squeeze a word of sense out of him.
Llama? Llama.
What in law's name are you jabbering about with my crew?
うふふ。
You got all of that from him saying llama a couple of times?
I fucking told you we walked right past it, but you didn't listen.
That's it! 2 days in the brig for insubordination.
The brig is a smoking junk pile. And even that sounds better than arguing over a fossil.
Llama!
First mate, this is a llama, and that's an order. Now find me that package. It's around here somewhere.
Hey, hear me out. You and I both know this isn't a llama.
Ma, ラマではないな。
Not to mention his ego, his judgment, and his spine. If you backtrack and take the right-hand fork, I could have sworn I saw the rock there already. Captain wouldn't let us stop because the beak wasn't sharp enough to be a llama.
"ラマにくちばしはないだろ."
Am I dreaming? Is this a bad joke at my expense? Llamas don't have beaks. He won't even let us turn around because he's dug his heels into this fossil story. His pride is all tangled up in it. We're not getting off Gorgon without that package. If you can find the llama and the goods, you can have my cut of the take. I don't care. I just want out of here. I lost a lot of friends in that crash. All I got left are my idiot captain and a guy who can't stop saying llama. This isn't about money anymore. It's about survival and cutting my losses.
"ラマしか言えなくなったって面白い."
Alpacas are cowards. Never trust an alpaca. They're small, they're mean, and they'll stab you in the back first chance they get.
"そうなんだ."
You're telling me. We'd be having a very different conversation if this were an alpaca-shaped rock.
Llama!
Don't let me down. That llama is my ticket out of here.
アルパカもラマも可愛いよ。まあ、羊も背中狙ってくるしな。
Llama?
Yeah, boss? Sure, I got time.
Talk to my first mate if you have questions.
ああ、ちょうどいいね。
You want to know how I'm doing? I've been hunting down a petrified llama all day. That's how I'm doing.
気の毒。
I don't even know anymore. We spent so long arguing about what is or isn't a llama that it's all a blur. Captain Babbage has a lot of strange contacts in the parcel delivery business. One of them must have a thing for llamas. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down.
As always, I am at your disposal. Something vexing you, Captain? Exploring the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility was a deeply disturbing experience. This whole colony sometimes seems like nothing but an experiment at the expense of the workers, but that was something else entirely. It is folly to try to use drugs to change people's behavior. You can't change someone's nature that way. You merely mask it. Eventually, something will break. Usually the subject's mind. When I had my experience with chemical alteration, my mind had been prepared through years of meditation and study, and the end goal was harmonious with my true essence.
All right, hushing up.
そういえば、ラッキーモントヤは、どこに行ったのだろう。彼の部屋のメモに、渓谷には行くなって、書いてたような気がする。ここが、その、渓谷、谷なのかな？クソが。
Felix is down! That's the last of him!
I don't know if anybody could live in a place like this. Best they could do is just exist.
Edgewater could have ended up like this.
ああ、そうそう。今までに行ったところを再調査したところ、ミニーの母親の音声記録を4つほど新たに見つけましたよ。それによると、ルシアンという男に、構成のために録音メモを残せと言われたこと、アドレナタイムの主成分である化合物 X の微細粉末がゴルゴンの至るところに沈殿し、技術者たちに影響して、いがみ合いが絶えなくなったこと、それから、アドレナタイムの初めての実戦投入は、エッジウォーターで行われたこと。あそこの極端な荒廃と略奪者の多さは、そういうことだったんですね。あとは、略奪者は恐ろしい病を患った人間である。ということ。オリビア・アンブローズは、略奪者たちを見捨てることをためらっているみたいですね。 なんだろ。
Handle this!
What you get?
無理かな？なんか、音がした？どれ？あれ？ラマ？ラマかな？ラクダっぽくもあるね。 祭壇かな？やばい物じゃん。ウィンドチャイムじゃない方に1票。何の音だろ？まあ、ラマかな。パシャ。
This fellow's missing an arm, just like... Hey, wait a second. Is that Lucky Montoya?
Eh? どこどこ? モントヤー。渋い声だったけど。割と若いな。目が開いてる。
I've stumbled onto something big. Bigger than Minnie Ambrose's journal. Spacer's Choice wasn't making adrenotime for humans. They were making it for canids. The ads were all smoke and mirrors. There's no way they'd make something this dangerous for people. But why? To build an army? Like in the Archie Excelsior comics? To make them smart, so they can do most of our jobs? To make them smart and give them thumbs, so they can do all of our jobs? Only one way to find out.
Eh. 犬にアドレナタイム使ったの？モントヤ君、絶妙にアホだったのでは？なんてこった。まあ、アドレナタイム自体が、かなり馬鹿げてるからな。なんで犬に使っちゃったかな。それで犬に腕をもがれてたのか。7% は、生きてる予定だったが。死んでたな。まあ、冥福を祈ろう。やれやれ。
Yeah, boss? Sure, I got time. I can't stop thinking about that human testing facility. Even saying that out loud makes me sick to my stomach. I keep imagining what it must have been like. Locked up cages, pumped full of drugs. After they died, Spacer's Choice just processed their bodies and tossed them out with the garbage. Boss, I've seen animals at a slaughterhouse treated with more dignity than those people. figured Spacer's Choice was no different from Anti-Cleo or Brizzo or Hammersmith. They're all cogs in the same corporate machine grinding this colony down to dust. What we saw back there wasn't just corporate greed. It was pure evil.
サイコロステーキだもんな。人間は、人間に信じられないほど残酷なことをするよね。
What's that supposed to mean? The colony's hopeless, so we shouldn't try and change anything? Look, never mind. I just need some time to sort all this out. Thanks for listening, boss.
Yare yare. Oh. 噂の会計課のチャールズ。怖っ。そして弱かった。狂ったムーンマン。狂ってないムーンマンは、グラウンドブレイカーで頑張っています。 ほう。この箱、ゴミ箱って翻訳、間違ってるんじゃないかな。ここか。
Any luck tracking down that llama? Technically, it's the package I'm after, but you
お
get
待
what I
た
mean.
せ。
That's it! Oh, I can't wait to rub this in my dumb captain's face.
吸ってやれ吸ってやれ。
See here now? What's all this talk about?
We got the package. And guess what? It was where I said it would be. And this fossil? It's not a llama. Not a llama at all.
I believe I owe you an apology, First Mate.
What?
It's true. I wouldn't know an alpaca from a raptidon, and as a captain, that's a mark against my good name. Can you ever forgive me?
Llama.
I don't know what to say.
I'll start. Thank you, stranger. I think you're right. What is a crew if not people who can remedy a captain's flaws now and then?
Yeah, That's why you keep me around, right? You need me smoothing out your rough edges.
The good captain helped me see my many flaws. It's only right I return the favor.
Well, thanks, Captain. What say we head over to the Sprat Shack and I'll buy the first round, just to show there's no hard feelings.
Llama?
Here's my cut. I'd say you've earned it. And here's a little something extra for your time. Be seeing you, and thanks again.
Llama!
いいってことよ。次、あそこ。
Llama!
治らないのかな。
Glad to have that awful business behind us.
This asteroid gives me the creeps. What do you want?
気をつけて帰ってね。アパラチアにも、ああいうの、あったよ。
This is like that scene from Terror on Monarch, where Spencer Woolrich gets buried alive.
Did the temperature just drop, or is it my imagination?
生き埋めには、なりたくないなぁ。 満地水槽。
Incoming!
We do that again?
あっちから来た。あっちから来たのか。
You ever get the feeling there's something horrible waiting for you just around the corner?
する。だって、いっぱい死んでる。
I figured the mines were gonna be trouble. Didn't think they'd be crawling with mants. Must have gotten out of HIA a while ago, because they've been busy here. Something about the tunnels here gets under your skin and into the worst parts of your head. Makes you feel not yourself. In case I don't make it out of here. Marauders. Must have followed me from OCI. Time to make tracks while the mants are busy. I'm shedding some extra weight. It's yours if you find it, whoever you are. You need it more than I do now.
そりゃどうも。なんかおるな。
Everyone all right?
銃声は、ここからか。
staying out of sight.
I hope whoever manned this post liked dank isolation.
よし。 唱えよとも、そして入れ。クイズ。何さ。騎士長？キャラの設定を覚えきれないよ。騎士長。頭蓋骨。なんだろ。もう。マニアどもめ。洗脳光線か。やったー。
This has to be the place. I know a fan club when I see one.
何が？なんじゃこりゃ。これが、口ひげのヒーロー。エクセルシオールの武器塊。わあ。まがまがしい。グロックナックみたいな。蛮族の戦士みたい。弱くない？やっぱハンマーかな。しっくりだよ。満足。ニモパンだ。売っ払って、整理してから。合成製造センターに乗り込むか。 それで、この仕事はおしまいだ。帰って、エーテルドラマでも見るかな。かっこいいね。これがエクセルシオールか。あれは、斧の扱いなのかな。
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern. How many places just like Gorgon do you think Spacer's Choice has got? Aren't he Cleo's? Gets my guts in a twist just thinking about it. Dad always said I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself, even when I wasn't speaking. I've been churning on that phonograph we found. The one belonging to Dr. Ambrose? The one where she says Spacer's Choice tested adrenatime in Edgewater? By the time they sent that drug to Edgewater, they knew it hurt people. That it made them violent and stole their minds. But they did it anyway. Edgewater was already fraying at the edges and they tore it right to bits. All to make money. I just can't conscience that kind of cruelty no matter how hard I try. It just makes me want to scream. Thanks for letting me talk, Captain. I've been needing to get that off my chest. I still ain't used to folks asking my thoughts, Captain. Sorry they all came tumbling out at once. Thanks for hearing me out. Nuh-uh. Dad wouldn't let me near it. He was a real big believer in rest. Not his own, mind you. Mine. A drug was no substitute for that, he said. No matter what Mr. Thompson told us. He never did follow his own advice. He worked himself to death. And the company didn't even thank him for it. Not that he told me, but Edgewater was a big town then, and it only had me and him to keep it running. Most nights after I got to bed, he'd just keep working. I always wondered how he had the stamina. Turns out he didn't. Thank you for saying so, Captain. He died a long while ago now, but it ain't something you ever get over. You just learn to live with it. I'm still learning.
切ないな。
Synthesis and Manufactory Center, huh?
We made it this far. How bad could it be?
さあ、お待たせ。早速行こう。セーブしとこう。行くぞ。
Welcome to the Adrena Time Synthesis and Manufactory Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: Reception, Human Resources, Accounting, Technical Support, Manufacturing, Distribution, Security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed. According to this facility's hierarchy, there are 0 acting managers at this Spacer's Choice facility. Not to worry. If a middle manager cannot immediately be replaced, Pam can safely oversee 3.176 departments. When you're in a productivity pinch, Pam can pick up the pieces. Uh-oh. It looks like there are intruders in this facility. Protocol recommends speaking to the head of facility security right away. Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%. Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and PAM's ready to go. Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook PAM's power source up to another automechanical, and PAM will get your employees back in line in no time. Pam is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of Pam's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or traumas sustained after altering Pam's behaviors. See manual for details. Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password. Password incorrect, but I love your passion. Keep up the good work. Employee identification number. How can I increase your productivity today? The Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center is where Spacer's Choice's newest product is being created. Get a leg up on the competition with Adrenatime. You are now in the lobby. The floors above you are the offices, the manufactory, and the Adrenatime synthesizer. The floors below you are the sublevels and the synthesizer reactor. How can I increase your productivity today? Pam helps each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family be the best they can be. When you're managed by Pam, your workday gets unjammed. Feeling down? Pam is loaded with over 1,000 encouraging messages, each designed to make you feel like an important member of the Spacer's Choice family. Schedule slipping? Not to worry. Pam tracks all of your deadlines and has the tools to whip your efficiency back into shape. You'll be a team player in no time, thanks to Pam. Don't think of Pam as your boss. I'm just your pal, here to make sure that every member of the Spacer's Choice family stays on task and on schedule. With Pam at the helm, you'll never be overwhelmed. How can I increase your productivity today? Reminder, please do not reheat your salt tuna in the company kitchens. Save that savory smell for your own micro apartments.
ジョークなの？豆知識？
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. How can I increase your productivity today? A happy team is a productive team. So please remember to meet your merriment quota of 3.47 hearty laughs per hour, or 6.85 sensible chuckles. Thanks. I really need you to be a team player. Remember, Spacer's Choice is a family, so overtime is really family time.
クソですね。なるほど。 でかい電池だな。
Happy day of the week, employee. I hope you're excited for today's placeholder meeting. How can I increase your productivity today? Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged. or present your override password. This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
そうだな。
Like any good manager, Pam comes equipped with an emergency pep pill dispenser. Employees passing out at their desk is a thing of the past. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Hey, nice. They made a statue out of Martin.
No, wait. That head's not spinning all the way around, is it? Well, that's not unsettling at all.
巻き添えにしちゃったか。ごめーん。失敗失敗。 ルシアン。
It's all on the wrist.あいつら、入り込んだというよりは、元従業員なんだろうな。
敵じゃないのか？
Move along.
ほう。トレードが行われたのか。 略奪者が襲ってこないのは、なんでなんだろう。
Fancy looking staircase. On your step, boss.
了解。
Carry on?
To think, I would once have been impressed by this monstrosity.
Huh. Thought they'd be using more assisty big parts or something.
Shashin 撮っとこう。豚の部品で何が作れるのやら。脳みそのコンピュータとか、想像してたのかな。
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will send every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Never know safety again? And why should the future be any different from the past?
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
Mattaku da. 全部ハンマーを食らわすよ。
グッドフェローは、どうなったのだろう。
Got it. Heads down.
重要な手がかりだな。 日記を見たいが、プライバシーかな。
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to... that. Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor. We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain! Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all. Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done. Mother, you're alive! And still on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time. Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit! Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you. Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
アドレナタイムは、断固、ぶっ潰すよ。
Adrena time didn't create marauders, mismanagement did. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
復活は、させないよ。
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena time synthesizer.
the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
人間サイコロステーキ作っちゃう企業に協力なんかしませんよ。
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter wants to take up my mantle.
そうだね。
Don't be absurd. Minnie is a bright enough girl, but she's weak, flighty. She'd abandon the project at the first minor setback. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
お前もサイコロステーキを見るか?
Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether. I'd have trusted my team rather than sabotage their efforts. And I wouldn't have stolen their glory when they were on the verge of success.
You don't know what you're talking about. I did everything to support my team. It was Spacer's Choice who betrayed them. But you're nothing more than an empty-headed little social climber. Of course you can't understand.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
薬は、もうたくさんだ。
We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrenatime, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
"かもしれない、じゃなくて、悪い結果になるのは、目に見えている。
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good.
"そうさせてもらうよ。
One last thing. Minnie. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter."
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
"ブッチしてやった。
So then I told him, "Oh, ha ha ha, that tickles."
Something busted, Captain? Can't help wondering if we're doing the right thing. For us, the Ambroses, or even Halcyon. Maybe there's some way we can get them to work together and fix this. Ain't no good can come out of turning that machine back on, Captain. Not after what we've seen here. Even with Miss Minnie at the helm, how can we be sure Spacer's Choice doesn't do Adrenatime all over again, but worse? Dr. Ambrose means to make certain they can't even try. I know she ain't exactly a nice lady, and it's her fault the colony's even in this mess in the first place. But she means to stop the hurt she caused. We gotta help her try.
そうだね。
I knew you'd understand, Captain. Whatever good or bad you've done, your heart's always been with Halcyon. Folks in Edgewater work themselves to nubs for Spacer's Choice, and not a single thing got better for it. It's the board that's keeping Halcyon from working right. A better drug ain't gonna make 'em stop. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. Ain't many folks have ever done that for me.
Good to see you, boss. Looks like you got a big decision to make. But I guess that's why you're the boss. I'm glad you asked, because that's an easy one. Project Gorgon was a mistake, and it needs to be destroyed. Anytime, boss. Anything else?
全く同感だ。
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? Now that we've gotten Olivia's side of this whole fiasco, have you given much thought as to who you'll be siding with? It's not my place to say, Captain. You run this crew. I merely serve on it. Of course, but perhaps I was interested to hear your thoughts before possibly biasing you with mine.
ミニーは止めるけど、殺したくはないんだよね。母と娘を仲直りできたらいいなって思う。
They have both suffered greatly. A reconciliation could go a long way toward healing their relationship and perhaps even some of the damage done to Halcyon in the name of progress. I would have to suggest you consider helping Olivia. I believe Minnie means well, but she's playing with forces she doesn't understand. And I don't just mean Adrena time. Even were she to succeed, what would it mean to the people of this colony? Do you really think they'd be given a choice as to whether they used a drug that boosted their productivity? And even in the unlikely chance they were, I do not believe the colonists are equipped to make that decision for themselves. You've seen how they rationalize even the most abhorrent corporate practices. The board will work them to death even more effectively than they do currently, and they'll thank them. Will that be all?
Something on your mind? And I thought my mother was a handful. This job has gotten messy. Hey, you're the captain because you're the one who has to think about this stuff. I'm just along for the ride.
さっぱりしてるなぁ。
You know I'm not one to pass up a good payday. But after everything we've seen, handing Gorgon back to Spacer's Choice doesn't sit right. Dr. Ambrose may be almost as crazy as Phineas, but she may be right, too.
Daよね。
We done with the introspection? I'd rather get back to shooting or drinking. What's on your mind? Sure. Something on your mind?
Hey, Cap. I wish I could set this entire asteroid ablaze. No amount of booze is ever gonna chase the sight of a meat cube from my memory. I think I'm going to be seeing it for the rest of my life, Cap. I've seen animals tearing one another apart. I've shot folks, been shot by folks. I once saw Cat Malin shove an assassin into a sulfur pool. He dissolved. But those weren't choices. Mana pillars don't give you moral options. What went on in those labs, the suffering they caused, they chose it. There's always a choice, Captain. I know that sounds like a hollow platitude, but some of these folks should have chosen death over what they did. There's a certain kind of consistency to the board's decision-making. It's about the bottom line. People are just resources with costs and yields. So I used to think, well, if they're leaving Monarch, maybe they need the resources to build better elsewhere. Yeah, they spent the money on diet fucking toothpaste. Ain't no hope left in this colony, Captain. Not while the board's still intact. Good. I don't know what comes after that. I ain't exactly an expert on building a government. But if places like Gorgon are possible here, we can do better than that at least. Hey, thanks for talking. It helps.
いい時間になってしまったな。母と娘、なんとか協力させることは、できないもんかねー。ひとまず、今日は、ここまでとします。今夜は、ラッキーモントヤの、 顛末が分かって、すっきりしたな。
Hey there.
犬にアドレナタイム打っちゃうとは、思わなかったけど。次回は、土曜日の夜、23時くらいから。このツイッチのチャンネルか、ツイッターの方をフォローいただくと、お知らせが届くと思います。よろしければフォローしてくださいませ。それでは、今回はここまで。ご覧いただき、誠にありがとうございました。また次回も、ハルシオンでお会いしましょう。では、またねー。おやすみなさーい。いい夢見ろよー。もふもふな夢を見るといい。